Hello guys, I hope you are enjoying the videos, finding them useful, and today I want to talk about something really important for SEO or search engine optimization, which is minifying HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Perhaps you may know that GT metrics or other tools such as Google PageSpeed Insights give you in their reports they give you as you can see here the performance scores, and one of them is minifying HTML, cascade style sheet or CSS, and JavaScript. As you can see now, my report looks good. Yeah, I got a really high score in PageSpeed score because I took action, and I'll show you and share with you what I did so that you can also take advantage of this plugin for WordPress. Even if you don't have WordPress, I'm sure there are the other platforms such as Wix or Joomla have similar plugins that help in minifying these resources. That what it is like. So minifying, why we need to minify? Well, as stated by Google developers, as you can see, minifying means, as the word says, minifying everything that is unnecessary. So making the website lighter. So improving website performance and speed. As you probably know, Google is ranking websites based on the type of user experience they are providing. So if your website is loading fast, just be reassured that Google will index your site and will show it to the users when they request to content similar to yours. So it's very important that you do this. Yeah? And also I want to show you here I got a quick score in desktop. As you can see, it's 82 because I've been working on get the stacks higher. I still have to do things, but the main thing today is that you know that the minification is done and how you can do it. Optimization already present. The good thing about this tool is that tells you the optimization that are already present, whereas GT metrics doesn't do this, doesn't give you this. But in Google PageSpeed you can see, and you can see that the optimization already present are the three I mentioned before: CSS, HTML, and JavaScript. So let's get hand on this. So what I want to show you today is how you can minify your resources so that every time a user logs the website, it will not log unnecessary content. So WordPress beginners gives a suggestion about a plugin called WordPress Minify plugin, but I noticed that the plugin hasn't been updated for 3 years. Yeah, so if we go to add new, yeah, I will show you both plugins, and I will show you the plugin I'm using. So the plugin that was recommended by them was WordPress Minify. Yeah, so with this plugin, no, the one that I have now is this one because it was updated 1 month ago. But the plugin, if you come across to other plugins such as WordPress Minify plugin, let me see, it shows up now. So it seems that it's not again here, perhaps because it's not being updated since 3 years ago. So that plugin that they recommend, which is WordPress Minify plugin, I will show you here on the search. So if we go to search, you will see that this plugin hasn't been updated. WordPress Minify. Okay, there it is. So it hasn't been updated since 6 years ago, actually. So 6 years it hasn't been updated, so that's why it hasn't been tested with the latest 3 major releases of WordPress. So the point here is that you should use, I recommend you to use this plugin, Fast Velocity Minify, to improve your speed by minifying Cascade Style Sheet or CSS, JavaScript, and HTML. I already have this plugin, so let me go to settings, and I will show you the features that you need to check. Yeah, I really love this plugin because I installed it yesterday, Saturday, and today, Sunday, my GT metrics score are higher. So I really like it, and I feel that I can truly recommend it. So let's go to the settings here, and I will show you. So when you come to the settings here, yeah, you have these settings here, yeah. Pro no, because we are not pro. So the basic options, yeah. So obviously you need to, I would recommend you to check admin bar purge, because you can see here on the top bar that you click on it and automatically the plugin will purge the cache. Yeah, so that's why it's very handy to have it on the admin bar. Yeah, on the admin bar on WordPress. And troubleshooting as well, fixed page editors, the URL option. I use the dynamic protocol because it's a human into force, or for some DNS plans to work. So I use the dynamic protocol because I think it's the recommended one. By default it comes checked like that. I haven't really looked into that, but it was by default here and it's working properly. Yeah, I don't need to force HTTPS URL because already my URL is HTTPS. It's already, and it's working very fine. This here, the HTML minification is on by default, but you can disable it. Don't do that, because if you check on either of those, you will disable the minification. So if you check, you are telling the plugin not to minify HTML. So I didn't check it because of that reason. Font options is very recommended to inline the Google Fonts CSS. So if you inline it, it will be more compatible. So it will make the Google Fonts that you're using more compatible. So inline them. The Cascade Style Sheet, I recommend to use inline both at the bottom, CSS files and footer. So you inline all the CSS files at the bottom, so the footer, and at the top, or the header. So in JavaScript options, leave it in blank as well, because if you check, you're telling the plugin not to minify JavaScript, and we want to minify. Why it says this is because sometimes we want the JavaScript to load. Yeah, it depends on the website you have, the types of files. But in most cases, what we want is to minify JavaScript. Yeah, we want to minify JavaScript, and we want to minify JavaScript. So if you take either of those, it will not do it. Yeah, but in some cases, I understand might be necessary. Some IT developer or web developer will agree. Sometimes you need to check those. But if you have a website that it doesn't have a lot of JavaScript content, images or very dynamic content, then I suggest you to leave it on blank. Then here in advanced options, I recommend you to enable the deferred parsing of JavaScript. Why? Because if you defer the JavaScript, if we come to GT report, we have here something is called deferred parsing of JavaScript. As you can see, I got it really good. We defer parsing of JavaScript because JavaScript can be really heavy. So we defer it, we make it lighter. With this plugin, you can achieve that. And as you can see, my GT metrics report and my Google Page Speed has improved. It was not like that before. It still needs improvement, but it's really good. I got, as you can see, most green. And yesterday, get the Google Page Speaking size, and it recommended me to minify my CSS, HTML, and JavaScript to improve website performance. It was 74 on both yesterday. Unfortunately, I didn't take the screenshot to show you, but I got this green in 82. really good because most of my users by Google Analytics see the travel website or travel blog through desktop. So it's really, really important that you study your users, and if they are using mainly desktop and you get that in green, then it's really good. If they are on mobile, then you need to work on that or search for help on that, which are gonna be working on mobile as well, and gonna be making useful content on this as well, and how can I help in SEO with this, and giving recommendations for you. The same for a small business website. It would be good that you run this test once a month or at least once every 2 months, so you can check that your website performance is optimized. So here we are. We are already at the end of this session. I hope that you find useful this plugin. It's called Fast Velocity Minify plugin, and you can just install it. You just go to the plugin repository and you install it and activate it. If you have any questions about the plugin, then they also have support or help. As I always, I encourage you to drop any questions. For me, the plugin is working very, very good since yesterday. So if you have any questions, just please ask, and don't forget to subscribe and share. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video.